There's Adley. Say hi. Hi. Guys, guess what? 900,000 subscribers!
Just like that. That's all there is to it.
And that's really cool. We're really close to 1 million. So we are doing a special Christmas tree. Basically, there's a bunch of questions you guys always ask in the chat, or if you're new here, then you might not know some of the stuff. So we're gonna tell you while we wrestle this baby and answer all your questions. Dill? First off, how did we meet? My friend is her friend we have the same friend, and he was going on a double date, so he tried to line us up for the double date, and then the double date got canceled, and then we never hung out, but then she added me on Facebook, and we flirted on Facebook a couple times. One day she wrote me on Facebook, she's like, I think I just saw you, and I was like...
No, I had your number.
How'd you get it?
Because we were gonna go on the date.
Oh yeah.
And just got out of health class at Weber State.
And I just got out of Spanish class.
And I had to stop for this guy with a skateboard to cross the crosswalk.
That was me.
He went by and I just texted him like, hey, I'm pretty sure I just saw you cross the crosswalk. And he's like, oh really? Okay.
Long story short, I crossed the crosswalk. She was in the car. She saw me. She texted me. That happened a whole bunch of times because that
like
semester.
2 weeks.
Yeah, well, the whole semester really. She had English or whatever class. I had Spanish, and then we'd meet on the crosswalk, and then she'd text me, and we'd flirt.
The whole semester, but
every single time I got to the crosswalk, I'd see a car parked at the top of the hill waiting, and then as soon as I get to the crosswalk, she'd pull out and like go down and be like, oh, I saw you.
So what was really
Anyways, that's the end of the question. We're gonna answer one more question in just a minute. Where did we get engaged?
On the crosswalk.
On that same crosswalk. It was pretty cute. We dated for like 2 years, and we traveled to Europe together and all this fun stuff.
We dated for 1 year.
We dated for 1 year.
Yeah. Our very first date was October 3rd, and then we got engaged the next year, October 22nd.
So it was my dad's birthday. I told her to get all dressed up and fancy. We were going on a date. So we got in our fancy clothes, and then we stopped by the college because I was like, I gotta turn in this assignment. Really, it was just a piece of paper, and I typed a whole bunch of nonsense on a page, and then I slid it under some random door. I wasn't even sure whose it was. I was like, okay, I turned in my assignment, and then as we were walking back to my car, we had to go past that crosswalk, and I had my dad set a giant piece of cardboard on the crosswalk, and it said...
This is true.
And it's, what did it say?
It said Jenny.
It said Jenny on the front. And then we walked down the crosswalk, and I was like, oh, what's this? And she's like, huh, someone named Jenny left their board here.
It's like, oh,
and
this has my name on it. That's weird. And then I kept walking.
And I was like, well, maybe it's for you. And she's like, oh, really? And then she opened it, and it said, will you marry me? I got on one knee, and I gave her the ring. And then all these cars were whizzing by, and we didn't even see it because we were young and in love. And someday we should like go proper video about this story, and we'll show you the footage and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let us know if you think that's interesting. Anyways, enough about when we got married. More questions that you always ask. Chicken.
What about him?
So Tall Chicken has been my best friend since I was like 4 years old. What?
Tall Chicken is my brother.
No, Tall Chicken is our landlord. We pay rent to him every month. So the funny thing about Tall Chicken, I have always said how we know Tall Chicken, who he is, what he does, why he's here. I've never told the truth. Nobody in the world...
Tall Chicken is Adley's dad.
Bottom line is nobody knows who Tall Chicken is, why he's here, does he work with me, does he live with me, why does he always give me money? I don't know. We're not gonna answer that here. You just gotta watch enough Best Days Ever and make your own decision on who Tall Chicken is. Next question. Olive and Koopa. Olive is the black wiener dog. Olive, come here. Come here. So this is Olive. She's the black wiener dog. She's the very first one we got, and she's so cute. She's like a human. She's very smart. She knows when something's wrong. She knows when I'm gonna leave. She knows when Adley's in trouble, but she's very shy, and she doesn't like a lot of people, and she's fragile and precious, and I love her.
We rescued her.
We rescued her. She had a bad family that used to hit her, so she kind of like, if you pick up your feet by her, she gets really nervous, but she is such a precious dog.
Yeah.
If the camera's shaking a little bit, that's because Adley's climbing on the chair that we set it on.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Anyways, but she's being good, so we'll just let her stay there. And then this is Koopa. After we had Olive for like a year, we're like, she needs a buddy. We weren't always home. I was in college, Jenny was in college, we were both working. So we got a second wiener dog. Koopa was this tiny little cute dog. We picked him out right when he was born.
Sean did not want Koopa because he was super rambunctious and jumping on everything and bugging Olive.
I'm like, that dog is gonna be
growling
annoying.
at him like.
Jenny didn't want Olive. When we first got Olive, the day after we got her, she pooped everywhere, and Jenny was like, I can't handle this.
Sean left for work, and I looked in the kennel, and there was crap everywhere. Like she was covered in it, and she was just crying and covered in poop. And so I didn't know what to do because I've never had a dog in my entire life. And I called Sean and I'm like, should we really be having a dog? I don't know what I'm doing.
And I said yes, I love Olive. Point is, we got Koopa. He was this cute little dog. Flashed a picture of Koopa when he was just barely born.
He could barely walk.
So cute. And then he grew into this giant monster wiener dog.
Who loves to snuggle. If you guys have realized by now, they bark at everything. Hi.
Who is Pookie, and did he replace Steven, and why is there no Steven? Hashtag bring Steven back. Everyone comments that. Pookie didn't replace Steven. Pookie came on to start Space Station Stuff, which is our fun second channel and whatnot. Steven still worked as an intern, and then he decided he wanted to leave, go back to Arizona with his family, and so he left. Pookie continued doing Space Station Stuff, which is really fun. I'm having a blast with it. And then Steven moved, and then I don't know if Steven lives in California or Arizona now. So yeah, he's doing his own thing. I don't think he's coming back. I don't really know. Who else? Brandon. Brandon is a jolly guy. He has been one of my friends ever since high school, but the interesting thing, he's not like a best friend. He was just like one of those friends. Like, it was never just like me and Brandon hanging out. It was always like a group of people and Brandon was in the group. I really liked him. We'd play volleyball together.
He's fun.
He's just a really nice guy. And
very funny.
He went to college for video production, and he actually was working at Costco with Jenny. She used to work at Costco, by the way. Then I was like, hey, I need more help. Like, I can't edit the vlogs anymore, so Chicken started helping, and then like sometimes Chicken can't be there, and then the Space Station Stuff channel, and then I've just got all these other side projects, and I was like, Brandon, you know how to do video. Come hang out and work with us. So now, where's Adley?
She's in the laundry room with the lights off.
Adley just locked herself in the laundry room with the lights off. Adley, come here, we're having a Christmas special. So that's Brandon. He is right now kind of a little bit of everything. He's running the... Are you ready for bed? We're gonna go put Adley back to bed, and then we'll finish explaining who everybody is, answer a couple more questions. Best day ever, 900,000 subs, BRB. Adley's asleep now. We were talking about everybody. Recap. I'm Sean. This is Jenny. The dogs. Koopa's a normal dog that likes to eat stuff and run around. Olive's a smart dog. Pookie came on to help with Space Station Stuff, our other channel. He's killing it. Chicken, nobody knows anything about Chicken, but he helps me edit the videos. Everything else is a mystery. Brandon, nicest guy you'll ever meet. He is doing a lot of video editing. He's like helping with editing on both Space Station Stuff and The Best Days Ever, and helping me with a bunch of side projects. He's just a good guy. He's part of the team now. And my buddy Holiday just moved in, so you're definitely gonna be seeing him a lot more. I don't know exactly what he's gonna be doing, but he lives in Utah now, and he's my buddy. Wait, I didn't explain Holiday yet. Sean Holiday, we have the same name, so I call him Holiday. We both went to Honduras together, best buds. He just moved to Utah, so you're gonna be seeing him a lot more, and that's a good thing. He's really smart. He started an app called Crowd Mics. It like turns your cell phone into a microphone, so when you're speaking, your cell phone turns into a microphone. Really cool, super successful app. Holiday knows business, and I think I'm gonna have him like help me out with a lot of the Shonduras stuff, so you'll be seeing him around a whole bunch. And Adley. Adley's our baby, and she's really cute.
Our baby.
Chicken did not help. Hopefully you guys just learned a little bit. What else? We have, so this is the 900,000 special. Really, really long time ago, like before we had any subs, Jenny's like, I want to build a house. We've never built one. We've just like hopped around in little houses. And I was like, hey, we're starting the YouTube thing. If we ever get 1 million subs, we can build a house. And then we kept growing and growing and growing. Then we hit 500,000 subs. And she was like, this is happening. So halfway, 500,000 subs.
Found the place
we bought the land. Cut to a clip of the land. It's beautiful, right? It's gonna be a super fun place to raise a family. There's like a beach and water, and so the land is purchased. when we get to 1 million, 100,000 more subs, then we're gonna build the house on it, and that's gonna be the funnest thing ever. I think it'll be pretty fun for the vlogs too, because we've talked about some ideas and we have some cool stuff.
We have lots of crazy cool ideas.
Yeah. Okay, what else? What do people always ask?
We live in Utah.
We live in Utah. YouTube is our full-time job. Well, Jenny works as a...
What do I work as?
Sonographer.
Yep, there you go.
It sounds like the thing that listens to whales, a person that listens to whales.
I tell people I'm a sonographer and they're like, oh, you interact with whales?
Dory. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Jenny's a sonographer. She works like 1 or 2 days a week. When she works 1 or 2 days a week, if I'm home, I watch Adley. Those are my favorite days because I just hang out with Adley all day.
So sonographer, I do ultrasounds, and I work at a high-risk OB office.
Do you know Holiday's wife does the same thing? You guys are gonna be BFFs.
She used to. They have 4 kids now.
3.
4.
4. And I do YouTube. I make these videos for the best day ever. Before this, I worked in the skateboard snowboard industry. It was super fun. I worked as a sales rep, so I traveled around Utah and Colorado and sold DC snowboards, Neff outerwear, Beats by Dre headphones,
a lot of cool
and
stuff.
Dragon optics, like Dragon goggles. Yeah, it was really cool. And then as that all was going on, Snapchat kind of took off, and so I started doing all the Snapchat stuff, and my Snapchat account got really big, and I learned how to turn Snapchat into a business, aka doing brand deals. Basically, be able to tell a brand story on my social media, but doing it in a cool way, because you guys have seen like advertisements that happen on social media, and sometimes they're really annoying and boring and lame. I try and make all that like advertisements when we work with brands fun. And so I did that on Snapchat for a while. It was really fun, but ultimately Snapchat's kind of difficult to use and the app crashes a lot and it was frustrating. So my buddy Casey Nice, I was like, dude, do YouTube. So we started YouTube. We've almost been doing daily YouTube videos for an entire year now.
Yeah.
We didn't really answer a lot of questions, but hopefully if you're new here, that kind of gives you a general vibe as to what's going on. We did it with a Christmas tree because that's fancy.
Maybe next time we do a Q&A, we'll give you a heads up.
Wait. Everybody leave a comment on this video with questions. We'll read through the questions and we'll do a giant Q&A with everybody. All the people we just introduced, we will do a giant Q&A with all the people and us. All your questions, leave questions on this video. Sorry it wasn't a normal best day ever. I've been traveling a lot and we just wanted to have a family day, to be honest.
Sundays are family
we just kind of hung out and did nothing and then decided to make this video tonight. So we did play a lot of games though, as you saw earlier. Jenny beat me, dang it. See you guys tomorrow.